How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art back with another lesson and something a little bit different today. We've got the Prodigy and Breathe. Amazing song, and rest in peace, Keith. This is not really known to be playing on an acoustic guitar, but this version I think works really well. Now it's in drop D tuning. I'll talk about that in a short while. Now if you do want the riffs and everything and the chords, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page as always, so there'll be a link to that in the description below. Also I'll put a link in the comments, and the way that works, for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you can afford. So you get access to all, you know, the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to a lot of the songs I've done pretty much over the past 14 months. There's scales up there, riffs and things like that, all that you can print off to coincide with the lesson. So what you're waiting for, like I say, go and check that out. Also, thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. If you are subscribed, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there. And another way that you could help me out, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Art Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as you always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so as I said in the intro, to play this song, you're going to need to drop the low E string to a D. Now, you can either do that with a tuner, or what I do, I tend to tune it by ear into the D string. Once you've done that, we're going to put the capo on the first fret. Now the intro riff, I'm going to read this out in tab form, but all the notes are relative to the capo. So we're actually playing the 5th fret away on the A string away from the capo. So it's going to go 5, 5, 5, 5. On the same string, we're going to pick 8 out with a little finger. 8, 5, 8, 5. And then it's going to go 5, 7, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, play that a couple of times and then add what is now the low D string in with that. So all of those notes, we're also going to play that string with it. So we're going to play the D, which is, you know, the low E, which is now the D, and the A string together. So what we get is a more drony effect. Okay, and then it's nice to play an octave higher. So what we're doing now, we're playing the same riff, but now I'm on the G string and I'm starting on 7. That's obviously away from the capo. So now it's going to go 7, 7, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 7, 9, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay, and we can also play that with the open D string, which is above that as well. So what we get here. Okay, and then when the lyrics come in, we're now going to do a power chord. So this is going to be on the 3rd fret on the A string with my first finger. 2nd finger is going to go on the 5th string on the D. Little finger is going to go on the G string underneath. Okay, so we're going to play the 3 strings that those fingers are on. Slide that down to the 2nd fret, 1st fret. So we get this. And then we're going to play a D sus2, which which is like a D chord. We're going to take the second finger off, but the beauty with this being in drop D, we can play all the other strings open. So we get this lovely fat sounding chord. So we got breathe the pressure, come play the game, I'll test you. Psycho, somatic, and I can sing. Beat the pressure, come play the game, I'll test you. Psycho, somatic, and I can sing. Come play with me. Inhale, inhale, you're the victim. Come play with me. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Okay. So once we've done that, then we've got this little bridge part, which is going back to the A string. So we're actually playing just one note there, so it's an 8, a 7, and then we're going to go into a 4. And we're also going to play the open low D string with those notes, so we get this lovely drony effect, so we get this. Okay, and then we go back into the main riff. Okay, then the octave higher and then into the chords again. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. This is great, like I say, it's not played like this, but I think this version works really well acoustically, so hope you all dug that. Okay, so thanks very much for watching, hope you all dug that. Like I say, something a little bit different for me today. I've had quite a few requests for Prodigy stuff, and I've sort of been trying to work out how to play these acoustically. There's a couple of good covers online on YouTube, if you want to go and check those out. But this is my version, and this is in key with the song, and I think this works really well. So like I say, hope you all dug that, and it's something, you know, in a different tuning, like I say, something a little bit different from me. So if you got any other requests for any other Prodigy songs, or, you know, it doesn't have to be Prodigy, anything, you know, 50s to modern day, the usual thing. So the easiest way is to put a request in the comments below, or if you want to find me a personal message over through those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot, and I do have to hem it them a little bit. But don't let that put you off, please do keep requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, if you are subscribed, is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there so you get notified every time I post a video up. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it. You know, you get access to all the chords, the lyrics and the strumming patterns, riffs, scales that you can print off to coincide with the lessons, and the funding from that helps me carry on doing these lessons. You know, it's not a lot, but it all goes towards, you know, the filming, the editing, the research, which is very time consuming. So like I say, it's very much appreciated. If you don't want to do that, another way that you could show your appreciation, underneath the video now, and just above the description, there's a little share button, that, you know, a donate button that you can sort of donate, you know, a little donation, which is just under the screen there, I think. So it's a little super donation thing that's underneath the, you know, the title there, if you want to go and check that out. So like I say, all donations very much appreciated, and it all goes towards helping me carry on doing these lessons. So another way that you could help me out, I always mention this, as word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone, you know, plays guitar, please point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.